Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Joel and this is week 4. Hey, so this past week has been a pretty good week for me. I got the opportunity to go down to Radford with some of my guys and have a fun time. Unfortunately, I did have to cut that trip short just due to some personal issues that required me to be back at home. But following my return to home, I hosted a get together with some of my friends here, and we just had a fun time, just cracking jokes, talking, just enjoying each other's company. And the next day after that, I had been about 4 days since I last been at work, so I came back to work and I was feeling pretty good about myself. So I actually got put into a different work center for Monday, which was beauty and Target. Sorry, no, tech and Target. I worked beauty today, this morning actually. And I got to expand my knowledge of the store, which is always very good because you can never know too much. And it's always good to learn everything that you can. And with that being said, for this past week, in terms of nutrition, exercise, I actually took it a lot easier this week. I think I mentioned that last week that I had an easier week. That kind of theme followed for this week just because I was keeping myself tasked with a bunch of outside activities. I did manage to keep cardio up. I have been walking. I took a walk on a pretty long trail with my dog and a friend of mine, and I also got to play a soccer game, which of course is really good cardio. And at work, I'm constantly on my feet, constantly walking, constantly burning calories. So it all adds together. And nutrition wise, I actually haven't been that great, but luckily it hasn't affected my weight or overall appearance. I still am actually now 153, which I believe means that I dropped a pound or two from last week. And that's been that was pretty cool to see. The main thing that I do when I eat out, or if I'm not going to eat at home or cook, is let's take example a fast food chain. Get a small size, or don't get the combo. Just get the sandwich or the, the entree, whatever it is. Just avoid. Don't drink your calories. Eat the main entree that's going to fill you up. You don't need French fries. You don't really don't need it. Period. And drink a lot of water. I drink about a gallon a day, especially when I'm hungry. It kind of suppresses your hunger and tricks your mind into thinking that you're not that hungry. And that's a big tip that I use because I haven't been able to cook at home and back at work. If I don't cook at home, then I need to get something that's around work to eat because you can't starve yourself either. With that being said, too, classes for me this past week have been fairly light. I did start one class that had a Zoom session, and that was interesting. I haven't done that before because the last classes I had were just strictly online after Corona hit. They were just online courses. And it was interesting to just sit down in front of a computer for 4 hours looking at classmates and professor going on about art. Other than that, for this past week, I just made sure to focus on my happiness and my self confidence, especially at work. It showed a lot that I was really confident in my own shoes and in my own skin. I look happy to be there. I'm embracing any and all new opportunities. I'm definitely taking my style up a notch, which I will eventually bring to this channel here. I truly believe in your self presentation. It is a first impression is almost everything. The first time you guys saw me on this channel, think about what you saw. That's your first impression. And for me, at work, I always want to leave a good impression every single day, and I like to carry myself to a high standard. And I believe for me, dressing up is a reflection of that. And it also just makes me feel good. It gives me confidence, and it shows off that I have been working out. Like if you're working out right now, and no offense to those who wear baggy shirts, you want to be able to show off the fruits of your labor. So that's been something that I've been taking up again. I've been dressing up. As you can see, this is a shirt I normally don't wear, but I'm trying it out anyway. And I got some blue shorts on at the bottom. Jean shorts on at the bottom, along with the Apple Watch and the bracelet. And just for it has been a decent week. experiencing some growth there. Triceps looking good. The back. My chest doesn't really pop out that much. And my stomach has gotten a lot flatter, so all of my old clothes fit me perfectly again. But anyways, guys, no one is going to do you better than you. Stay motivated. As always, if you need to reach out to me or reach out to somebody, I will leave my social media down below. I am more than happy to talk to anybody who wants to speak, whether it's fitness, life, motivation, career, fashion. You think of it, I am down to talk. So with that, guys, I'll see you all next week. And remember, stay committed and stay all in.